So proteins are a misconception that a lot of people have. You see big extremes going on in the world of health and fitness today when it comes to proteins. Everything from the very low carb diets where you eat just nothing but meat and proteins to on the other end a vegan diet, not eating any animal foods at all. So when we talk about proteins, a couple things to keep in mind. So first and foremost, if you can find better sources, so things like grass-fed beef, free-range chicken, free-range eggs, grass-fed dairy, things like that, those are always going to be better for you. We always tell people if you had the choice to spend more money on organic produce or better quality animal foods, you always want to spend the money on the better quality animal foods because the toxins are stored in fat. Okay, so you want to choose the better animal foods if you can. So it's important to understand what is it that these proteins do in your body. So if we're talking about, we usually break proteins into two different categories. We talk about proteins from fish, poultry, and eggs being in one category, and the other category we talk about red meats and dairy. So the proteins that are in the fish, poultry, and eggs category, what do? They do two things for you. Number one, they're going to help you to balance your blood sugars more effectively. So especially if you have some at breakfast, it's going to help with that. And then through your meals throughout the day, having a little bit of protein at the meals helps to keep the blood sugars more balanced. The other thing that they do is those proteins are very good, probably the best foods there are for helping you to build strength. So the actual strength in the gym is going to improve the most as you're getting the right levels of those proteins. For the red meat and the dairy, those foods, the biggest benefit that they serve is they help you to gain muscle the most effectively. Okay, so if you had to pick a food that was going to help you to gain the most muscle the most effectively, your red meats and the dairies will be the things that do that.